All right, let's talk about it. How do you get that brilliant, bright smile without the crazy that can come with it? That's what we're breaking down today, so let's get right into it. You know the feeling, right? You put on the whitening strips, you're all excited for the results, and then bang, a little zing. It's like a tiny lightning bolt to your tooth. Yep, that's pretty much the number one fear for most people, and it's exactly what we're going to solve today.
First things first, what even is that zinging? Let's get into what's really going on, because, once you understand the why, it's a whole lot easier to fix.
Okay, rule number one, don't freak out. If this happens to you, I promise you are not alone. It is so common, and it doesn't mean you're messing anything up. For a lot of us, it's just part of the process. So here's the deal. The ingredients in whitening products, the stuff that does the actual whitening, can make your teeth temporarily more porous. Think of it like opening thousands of tiny little windows on your tooth's surface. This exposes the teeth just a little bit. That's why even people who don't normally have sensitive teeth can feel it. It's just a temporary side effect of the whitening ingredients doing their job. All right, so before you even think about ripping open that box of whitening strips, hold on. There is one absolutely crucial step you cannot skip. This really sets the foundation for a comfortable, pain-free experience. And here it is. This is non-negotiable. You got to talk to your dentist or dental hygienist first. They know your teeth, they can check out your enamel, that's the hard protective outer layer, and give you personalized advice on how to whiten safely for you. This one conversation sets you up for success. For real. Okay, now for the good stuff. The actual strategies that put you in control. Here's how you can manage the whole process to make sure it's as comfortable as possible. This right here is the biggest mistake people make. Think they have to power through the pain, They'll leave the strips on longer or whiten every single day, no matter what. But the pro move, the smart strategy, it's the complete opposite. It's about listening to your teeth, sticking to the instructions, and taking a break when you need one. And this is so, so important. This is not a race. If your teeth start feeling a little sensitive, just take a day off. Whitening every other day is perfectly fine. It might take a little bit longer to get to your goal, but it is 100% worth it to have a comfortable experience. Hey, real quick before we continue, if you're digging this info and want to actually do something about your oral health, we've got a game changer in the description. ProDentim is the real deal for supporting your mouth's natural ecosystem. Trust me, your future self will thank you for checking it out later. Okay, let's build your defense system. This is your toolkit, your sensitivity rescue kit to fight back against that pesky zing. Think of this as your personal support system for a pain-free whitening journey. So here is your anti-sensitivity arsenal. You've got your toothpaste and mouthwash, which are like your daily defense. Then you've got the specialty strips and gels. Those are your rescue treatments for when you need that immediate relief. Now, this is a game-changing tip right here. Don't wait until you feel the zing. Use this stuff preventatively. As soon as you take those whitening strips off, brush with a sensitivity toothpaste. Even if you don't feel anything yet, this is an amazing way to get ahead of any potential discomfort. Now, if you're someone who already knows you're prone to sensitivity, you can take it a step further. After you whiten and brush, ask your dentist about using a special sensitivity gel or strip. This gives you an extra targeted layer of protection to soothe everything down. All right, so you're done with the strips for the day, but the job isn't over. What you do after you take them off is just as important for both your comfort and your results. Let's get into the aftercare playbook. So there's this critical window right after you whiten. For about 24 to 48 hours, your teeth are extra porous. This means for the first day, you really want to avoid super cold drinks. And for 2 full days, you got to steer clear of stuff that causes stains. You know the culprits: coffee, tea, red wine. And here's a really important long-term rule. Don't overdo it. As a general guide, you really shouldn't be doing a full whitening treatment more than 4 times a year. You have to give your enamel a break. I love this tip. You do not have to finish the whole box. If you get to a shade you're happy with after, say, 10 days instead of 14, just stop. It's a total win-win. You get the color you want, and you have extra strips left over for touch-ups down the road. Honestly, if you take away one single thing from all this, let it be this right here. Comfort matters more than finishing the box. Don't ever feel like you have to power through the pain just to use up a product. Listening to your teeth is always the right move. And there you have it. You are now totally equipped to whiten smart, not hard. You can finally go for that brilliant smile with confidence, knowing you have a plan. That zing does not have to be a barrier anymore. So, what's one thing you'll do differently next time? Think about it.